Today on the evening live show, magic is in the air. And usually magic is all about only entertainment. But today we have with us in our studios a great magician with a mission. Mr. Gopinath Muthukad, welcome.
Hello, thank you.
Mr. Gopinath, you are a magician. Very many magical moments would unfold on evening live show this Thursday evening. But let's first begin about the yatra that you undertook last year, the 2.5-month program Bharat Vismay Yatra, wherein the mission was to promote national integration. So how effective is magic as an instrument to promote national harmony?
Okay, magic is actually purely for entertainment. But I took magic with a mission for spreading this type of good messages to the public. Last year we conducted Vismay Bharat Yatra, that's a national integration magical journey from Kanyakumari to Kashmir. We 25 people, 25 troop members, magicians, we travelled from Kanyakumari to Delhi, to Kashmir and returned to Delhi, covering 22 states and 22,000 kilometers by road for spreading this type of messages, good messages, national integration message, communal harmony messages. So we performed all streets in every state. We performed through road for spreading this type of good messages. The Chief Minister of Kerala, Mr. A.K. Antony, handed over the national flag. We carried that national flag by spreading this message and reached in Delhi and handed over the Prime Minister of India.
You've been a magician by profession for many years now.
Yeah.
So what made you think of doing this kind of Vismay Bharat Yatra?
Yeah, actually,
what motivated you?
I started my magical career about 29 years back. And magic is a very good tool for spreading this type of good messages. No need of any language problems, no sex problems.
Right.
So what we are doing, we are just entering to the audience, we are showing some tricks, they are seeing the tricks, while they are seeing they are wondering, but we are giving a good messages to the public. This is a very good tool for spreading this type of messages.
Right, Mr. Gopinath, you will be using the tool of magic once again when you perform the Gandhi Mantra.
Yeah.
What's it all about?
That's a new project, Gandhi Mantra. I actually came to Delhi for getting the blessing from His Excellency, the President of India. Day before yesterday, I got the blessing from President of India. And that's a Gandhi Mantra, is a project spreading the 7 messages of Mahatma Gandhi to it's a global mission.
So the President, being a scientist, how did he react to your magic?
No, he very much appreciated Vismay Bharat Yatra. And he is telling that we have to spread good messages to the villages for education. Literacy is the main problem, so we have to give good messages for education, promoting them for education.
Mr. Gopinath, you've been talking about holy men and how they use magic to fool people. You have a mission against that as well. Tell us something about that.
Actually, magic is really trick, and we are using science. But some people are misleading the public. They are doing some wonders, and they are telling the audience they have some supernatural powers. So actually, that's wrong. All people are doing some wonders only through magic, only through science. So that's it.
So you have a magic academy as well.
Yeah, we have a magic academy. That's the first of its kind in Asia, and that's in Trivandrum. We started in 1996. The academy is doing very good work for magic. And in Kerala, one more thing, in Kerala, magic is took as a very good art by the government also. The government recognized magic as an art, and they included magic in the Sangeeta Nada Academy in 1995 onwards. So we are getting very good support from the government. Government is giving award for every year for the magicians. And magic is so much popularized in Kerala.
Well, you hail from Kerala, and if we rewind and go back, when was it when first time it occurred to you that I would want to become a magician? Because probably it would have been a decade or so back, or long time back, at a point of time when everybody would want to become a doctor or an engineer, somebody becoming a magician. How easy or difficult was it?
No, actually, I had a very good fascination for magic from my early childhood. My father was always telling this type of stories about one legendary magician, Vazhakkuna Namboothiripada. He was in Kerala, legendary magician. So I learned magic from him himself, that Vazhakkuna Namboothiripada. He taught me magic. I came to this field from early childhood, about 10 years back.
So you were also called India's Houdini. So are you inspired by American's magician Houdini?
No, I performed several tricks invented by Harry Houdini. Houdini was the magician, performed several type of escapology, some tricks. So I performed different types for this fire escape act, spike escape act, water torture escape act. The fire escape act I performed in 1995. It was a very dangerous act. Magician is tying with chains, long chains, and putting with some logs, about 50 logs, and hanging upside down in a crane, and putting to haystack, then firing. From that fire, magician is escaping in a minute.
So what were those initial tricks when you began thinking that you could well become a magician? You said you were inspired by Namudri, Houdini somewhere down the line inspired you. What were the first initial tricks which you did which really fascinated the imagination of the people who were watching you and they said, oh wow, you do tremendous things?
No, this was the first trick I performed that I satisfied with that one, the fire escape act. This was a very dangerous act and I practiced about 2.5 years, continuous practice. After that I performed that fire escape act intervention.
And what have been the other memorable feats that you performed over the years you've been a magician?
Spike escape act, I performed a vanishing elephant. Elephant is coming to the stage and when magician is telling 1, 2, 3, the elephant will go. It will vanish.
Completely.
Yeah.
So can you vanish us now from the studio?
No.
Okay. So how is it? I mean, how much of a support you've got from the family members, the friends, when you said that, okay, I want to become a magician and that's about it? No other job, it's magician, that's my job.
Because it's a heavy investment area initially.
Yeah, actually it's a heavy investment area and initially it was not. We can perform, we can learn magic with the coins, with cards, so many things we can perform. But after coming to the profession, as a profession, I took magic as a profession, then the investment started. But I'm satisfied with this magic and I'm fully with this magic, always thinking, sleeping, while I'm sleeping, drinking, everything through magic.
So what about the new generation? You mentioned about the Magic Academy that you have in Thiruvananthapuram, Kerala.
Yeah.
The young aspirants who are coming over to your academy, do you think that they have the zeal to become a magician, or is it that the people who are enrolling are just enrolling to know what are the tricks?
Most of the people took magic as a hobby only. Most of the people. It's to learn magic and to live in magic is very difficult. Because we have always practice. That is the main thing. Always magicians are telling 3 things. The first one is practice, second thing is practice, third one is practice. So we have to practice most of the time. So that only we can be a very good magician.
Well, a magician surely has to practice like any other field. But do you think that for magic to become as a viable profession for youngsters to take, there has to be more effort from the government? Do you think it has got the recognition, magic as a profession has got a recognition from the government, the state?
No, from the government is not too much. But in Kerala, I can say, in Kerala, through the work of Magic Academy, we are getting a very good support from the government. But they don't know what's magic. And magicians also not revealing magic is a science.
Not all the tricks.
Yeah, actually, it's a pure science. And magician is doing only the art form by the help of science, pure science.
Well, you mentioned Kerala. This state is right now, if I'm not wrong, it's the only one which has taken magic and considers magic in the Sakit Natak Academy Awards.
Yeah.
Would you want such kind of initiatives coming from other states as well?
Definitely.
And have you, when you meet President Kalam, when you meet Prime Minister Vajpayee, do you, or other higher authorities,
Yes,
do you put that forward?
through the magicians, we have an organization, All India Magic Hobby Association. So many organizations we have. Through these associations, we are trying for that. In other states also. I think in near future, it will come. Government will approve because we are getting a very good support from the Vismay Bharat Yatra, this Gandhi Mantra project, from the ministers, from the government. We are getting a very good support for this type of mission. So the first thing magicians have to tell, this is a very good art, no supernatural power, we don't have any power, we are human being and we are doing magic with the help of pure science. That we have to say to the public, say to the government, that is magician's duty, that I am thinking.
And talking about public, the viewers watching the program right now would be guessing that we've got a noted magician in the studio. How about doing some tricks? So why don't you go ahead and show us something?
Okay.
We understand that magicians are very secretive about their tricks.
Anyway, I'm doing not for magic for entertainment. I will explain you how I'm using this magic with a mission. So first of all, I'm showing you a small trick. So here you can see here a small thread, a white thread you can see here. So I'm doing a small trick now. So you can see here a small thread, a white thread. So I'm cutting this thread into 2 pieces now. Now 2 pieces, one is small and one is very big. Once again, I'm holding this thread and once again I'm cutting into 3 pieces. Once again, 4, 5, 6, 7. Now you can see here this thread, small pieces, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 now. Now what I'm doing, I'm just taking this much of pieces into this hand and 1 piece here. Just I'm rolling these pieces into a bundle like this, like this, like this, like this, like this, like that. Right? Now I'm keeping this bundle, loose bundle here and making a knot with this and I'm just keeping like this. Now watch carefully. That's magic. It's quite simple.
Well, that's really spectacular.
It's okay
How did
now.
you do that? Now you have to tell us how you did that.
I did that very well, thank you.
And what does this mean when you said that you would equate that with national harmony? What does this mean
Yeah,
in
and
life?
I will show you how I'm doing this cutting and restoring this magic. So for this magic, I'm introducing it to this newspaper. So you can see
Well,
here.
probably you could just go a bit slow so that our viewers can actually just try to focus. Well, we've already witnessed one very good magical trick. Here comes another one.
Yeah, okay. So it's ready now?
Okay.
So I can show
Yeah,
now?
absolutely.
Okay. This is a paper, today's newspaper, and this is the first sheet, and here is the second sheet, and here is the third sheet, and here is the fourth sheet. So what I'm doing is I'm just tearing this paper along its middle like this. Now it becomes 4 loose sheets, right? I mean separate sheets. Once again I'm holding, and once again tearing this paper along its middle like this, right? And once again over here, and here once again I'm putting this paper into small pieces like this, right now. And you can see here, this is a loose bundle now, paper bundle. Now what's magic? It's so simple. Watch carefully. Number 1, 2, and 3.
Oh God. Well,
That is truly
that's
amazing.
really very, very fabulous.
It's okay now.
So how do you do these tricks? I mean, the viewers watching out the program, they've seen a thread being cut into many pieces. They're seeing a particular newspaper which is cut into so many pieces, and again we are back onto the same thread, same newspaper. Tell us something, Mr. Muthukad. You can't go away from the studio just doing these tricks. Tell us, how do you do that?
Okay, you want to learn something?
sure, why
So
not?
before that, I will explain you how I'm using this for this magic with a mission. So you can see here, this is Bharats. This is our India, Bharats. Okay? And this each letter representing each of the states. B for Bihar, H for Haryana, A for Andhra Pradesh, R for Rajasthan, A for Assam, T for Tamil Nadu, and H for Himachal Pradesh. Like that. That is Bharats. Okay. So if we are removing one letter from here, we can read this Bharats. Some people, in the case of religion, caste, language, they are asking us to cut our India, our beautiful India. So what I'm doing, if I'm cutting this B, you can read this Bharats. So if I'm cutting this, you can read. So what I'm doing, I'm just cutting these pieces, just like that one, that big one. So this I'm doing as a mission. So these are small pieces now. Now just I'm folding this, and you can see here, this is loose bundle. Now, all of we are Indians. Whatever be the language, whatever be the region, all of we are Indians. So we have to join our hands together so that nobody can cut our India.
Well, that's truly
That's
great.
very
That's really, I mean,
wonderful. That's
viewers watching
wonderful.
out there would for sure be clapping.
Yeah.
How did you
So
do that?
This way I'm spreading this type of messages. Now you want to learn magic.
That's right.
Definitely.
Yeah. So audience also want to learn magic.
Certainly.
So I will teach you one magic. You can see here this is a card. In front of this card you can see here a red diamond, right? This is a white card, you can make it easily. So this is a red diamond, and on the other side you can see here 4 diamonds, 1, 2, 3 and 4. Again to this side you can see here the match happened, the 3 diamonds, 1, 2 and 3. The other side, no 4 diamonds, you can see here 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 diamonds. So increase in diamonds. You can see here 1, 4, 3 and 6. It's very simple. When I'm telling 1, actually it's not 1. Actually,
You're hiding.
yeah, I'm hiding 1 diamond there. There are 2 diamonds. And when I'm showing the other side, I'm telling 4, actually there are 5 diamonds. I'm covering this one. And once again I'm showing like this, and when I'm telling 2, actually here is blank. While I'm telling 2, 3, actually it's blank space I covered with these 4 figures. And on the other side, while I'm telling 6, actually there's only 5 diamonds and I'm covering this. You got it?
So it's
So
the
you have
same
to-
card that you are using.
Yeah. So once again I'm showing you, and you may tell me how I'm performing it. So when I'm telling 1, how many diamonds are there?
1. 2 actually.
2. But it's magic, you can see here on the 1.
Okay.
When I'm telling the 4, you can see here 5, you think 4?
Okay.
It looks like 4.
But it's 4.
Yeah. On the other side, when I'm telling 3, you can see here,
It's 2.
no, it's 3.
So how did you do
On the other
that?
side,
So you haven't really told us the trick yet.
so you have to make a card like this, 3 and 6. So it's very simple. 3, The other side is age.
Oh my God. Mr. Muthukad, that throws another critical question. You do these tricks, you do these magical tricks which have an element of surprise, and viewers would surely be fascinated by that, probably because you do these tricks and people would want to know as to what is behind these tricks, how do you do that.
Yeah.
So you would have many friends. I mean, everybody would want to have you as a friend. So do you have many friends?
Yeah, I have some friends.
But you don't share your secret with
Never,
them.
never.
But we've learned, as far as sharing secrets is concerned, that you've made a CD wherein you've documented 15 secrets.
That's I performed several special acts. That's this type of elephant vanishing act and the fire escape act. The secrets of that CD, that's magic. Put in the CD and we bury in Magic Academy there in Toronto. After 100 years, magicians can take it. They can check what is the trick behind that.
Well, we're nearly at the end of this segment. Very quickly, for all the viewers watching out the program, especially those who want to take magic as a profession, what's the word of advice? What is it that they should do? Final words from a noted magician.
Yeah. Actually, magic is, I told you, magic is a very good tool for spreading good messages to the public. Now, our India is facing so many problems. So, it's the magician's duty to spread communal harmony, national integration through our beautiful art magic. That's my advice.
Well, on that beautiful note, we have to end there itself. Thank you very much, Mr. Gopinath Muthukad, for coming to the show, and it was sheer delight to watch those magical tricks. Probably we'll ask you off the camera, how did you do that?
And thank you for not making us disappear.